In less than an hour from now, President Obama will tell us the State of the Union. Now, he said his first priority, growing jobs. And Oregon's new governor today said he wants to do the same thing. KOIN Local 6 reporter Mike Donahue is here to tell us how. And Mike, that's the big word. How?
Well, Jeff, by investing in the future. To Republicans, the word investing is a synonym for spending, which they say the government is doing too much of already. The president and Governor Kitzhaber, Democrats, say it's necessary spending to give workers like you the skills and abilities to perform the jobs of the future. As part of his Hire First program, the governor today promoted the National Career Readiness Certificate, which he says will prove to employers that you have the necessary skills. His on-the-job training program, he says, will pay employers to pay you while you earn your certificate.
Individuals are hired by the companies who then provide the training necessary for them to learn new processes and technologies, and then we reimburse the companies for those training costs to allow them to bring on even more workers.
Kitzhaber has put $3.4 million in his budget to pay those training costs. He figures that he will put back to work 1,325 Oregonians next year, a cost of about $5,000 a job. You can earn a bronze, a silver, a gold, or a platinum readiness certificate. A gold one tells an employer that you're qualified to be a school counselor, a pharmacy technician, a semiconductor processor, a business executive, or an electrician. At 5:30, we'll meet someone whose resume stood out because he had earned one of these readiness certificates. Mike Donahue, KOIN Local 6.
And one budget priority that's important to both President Obama and also Oregon Governor John Kitzhaber is creating those jobs. They both will be investing money to do that. And KOIN Local 6 reporter Mike Donahue is here now to tell us how they're going to justify that spending. Mike?
Kelly, by cutting their budgets at the same time. Governor Kitzhaber will tell us February 1st where he's cutting, and it will be deep because the deficit is large and that federal stimulus money is going away. You will feel the knife. Money hot off the presses. Some say save it, others say spend it.
My number one focus is going to be making sure that we are competitive, that we are growing, and we are creating jobs, not just now, but well into the future.
Tuesday, the Republican-controlled House passed a measure calling for spending cuts of almost 20% for most federal agencies. In his State of the Union address, President Obama will raise them, calling for a 5-year freeze on spending by government agencies, $80 billion more than the Republicans would cut. But they won't like his new spending for education, green energy, roads, and bridges.
First things first, we have got to cut spending.
Governor Kitzhaber is preaching the same message as the president.
And that's getting our people back to work and also helping them move along their career pathways.
Kitzhaber will put over $3 million in his budget for on-the-job training that will help you earn a National Career Readiness Certificate. Richard Bonner earned one. He says it gave him an advantage over 70 other applicants for a job. He was chosen for one of only 5 interviews and got the job.
Had it not existed, it probably would have been a hiring manager going through 75 resumes, and I may not have been able to stand out.
This gives us a way of determining who has a better chance of succeeding with us.
Listen carefully tonight as President Obama talks about lowering the deficit, while at the same time he proposes investing in your future. Governor Kitzhaber believes that his investment in on-the-job training will put back to work 1,325 Oregonians next year. And at a cost of $5,000 a job, he figures that's a pretty good return. Mike Donahue, KOIN Local 6.